perception. I can keep going.
Leave it to me. Life is in everything. The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me, like frigid death.
Growing against wind. I wonder how they're growing.
Not worth mentioning. No need to dwell on it. Who's the caged bird now?
Impeccable timing, Rover. You never disappoint.
Carlotta. Lotta. Stellar Blade. Yo, they deadass copied. Nah, yo, Stellar Blade, yo. Hey, let me get your number, Eve. Yo, Eve, let me get your number. That's everybody on PC next Wednesday. Let me get your number, Eve. Yo, Eve. Can I get you? Yo, anybody gonna be playing Ethereal Restart? Like, that shit looks good. Thank you, Stellar Blade. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Nah, you're not playing no Ethereal Restart, Miko. Man said, I'ma pass on that. That shit not good. That shit look like bam-ba-dam-ba-dam. But you know what looks really good, though? Like, you know what looks really good? Carlotta's summer skin, bruh. Bring that ass here, boy. That's what every gooner is gonna say this summer that plays Wuwa.
I noticed
Jesus
the pearls
Christ.
eyes.
She might be
Let me guess.
she might be more good looking than Camellia. God damn. She ain't passing Zani though on the list. I'm sorry. Zani, Chang Lee, that's the top two. And then Cartetria, right? That's how you say it. I just call it the CAR girl. CAR. That's what I'll do. CAR. That girl right there, man. Mm-mm-mm. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Cartetia. Yeah,
That's
Cartetia.
quite some skill
Cartetia.
for a lady of nobility.
I mean, look at Carlotta, bro. Like I said, bro. Female Rover got the harem. Shit, crazy. Traveler, who? Who's Traveler? Who is that? I just know. All I know is Rover. Cause you know. Nah, let me not. Man sending me a Discord. You know that guy, Mello, the guy from the Zoo Mafia, that Knicks fan, the other Knicks fan. He sent me a Discord link. He sent me a Discord link to the Knicks fan TV Discord. Man, I'm good, bro. Just cause I know ball don't mean I wanna be everywhere. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Zoo Mafia, that's where you can find me. Zoo Mafia. I don't go to other servers. All these servers, you join, and then after a week or so, that shit's dead. I'm good, brother. Fuck that. I'm good. That's why I like my server and my boy's server. My boy Tommy Tomas. Cause this server never died. Yo,
Beyond being
Miko,
the
you
second
could
daughter
do
of the
VC, or you got no internet for that.
significant title.
Like, cause you can if you want. I mean, if you can, I could just drag you. And I'll just mute my mic. But if you can, it's all good. I gotta
Be
finish
it
this
a
story
traitor
though.
within the family or a threat from outside, I locate,
Nah,
observe,
man. Cause I
and
got
address
9
these
days till the patch,
in
so I got plenty of time to
and
grind.
with tact. Say, the ones hiding in the tuning room.
Nah, I
The
know
room is
privacy.
sacred. Time to see
Wait,
what
what?
kind of mischief they're up to.
Yeah? Yo, the Dodgers and the Mets going crazy. It's
Seems
3-4.
they've left a little surprise for us.
That game's going over.
But if they think this will stop you and me,
I ain't got no privacy.
then they're gravely mistaken.
Oh, I mean, if you talk. Yo, Juan Soto hit a home run. Okay. Oh, no privacy. Like, people will hear our conversation.
I'm curious too. I'm already scouting. Gotta let Alex in, right? I think you have to do this. I want to finish first. Gotcha.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. Hopefully that shit gets sorted out. Cause that's just whack. I feel it though.
Still recognize me?
It's kind of corny, but who am I to judge a parent? Can't do that. Especially a parent, somebody, a parent I don't know. Carlotta, baby. Can I get a...
So, can you figure it out? Let's try again. The frequency
Let's
of the
try again.
discords. What a genius idea. But I can't reverse engineer the frequency it's using.
Hey,
It seems like the key is not these flowers, but their
I
creators.
just wanna be
She
you.
must be an insanely powerful resonator to be able to
I just want it to be
shatter
you.
and reconstruct these frequencies.
Hey. I just want it to
Then
be
we better
you.
speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another chance like this.
I just want it to be you.
Who sounded the alarm?
I just want it to be you.
It's me.
Do.
Most likely by mistake. I
Do.
apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Carlotta.
Alex Rodriguez.
What brings you here?
Oh, nothing. Just curious what you're working on. Locked away in this tuning room.
Nah, I still call it by his first and last.
The
That's the
flowers.
goat, man.
No doubt they're from the Fraxidus.
That's the goat from one of the Dominican legends.
Care to defend yourselves? While you still have the chance.
next Alex Rodriguez to come into an movie.
Lady
It's
Carlotta.
Aaron Judge. It's Aaron
Just
Judge.
following orders.
No. I mean, like, the next.
Following orders, you say?
Oh.
Do you recall the very first oath we all took upon joining the family?
None shall harm the family's interests.
We can't call him A-Rod.
And
A-Rod's already A-Rod. Can't call him
Any
A-Rod.
who defy shall.
Alex Rodriguez, because the
shall be
Giancarlo Stan.
to reckoning.
Alex. This is Alex.
You've appropriated family assets and turned these echoes into
That type of shit. It's funny as
ticking
hell.
time bombs.
Yep.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for
Once
the
they
next Spanish
detonate,
kid.
the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the carnival will all vanish
He does
instantly,
really well, but we can't call him Alex
taking the
Rodriguez.
Montelli's
He's
name
second in
and
line of other
future
Alex Rodriguez.
with
You know what? We'll just call him Alex.
Lady Carlotta.
Yeah.
Please. We can
That's
explain.
all here. Are you going to vote for Alex in the All-Star game this year tomorrow?
What's going on here?
Oh.
Lady
Like somebody says Alex Rodriguez, and like, no.
just in time.
That's not Alex Rodriguez. He
I found
retired.
some
So
family
we're talking about
traitors.
Alex, bro.
But
Get the
hold
name
on,
right.
I have a few
Yeah.
more questions for
I
them.
want to see the league when we get a guy who's
I will do these asked ones.
and he's not the son of them. He's just unrelated to them. But
Who
he's
are you
funny.
taking
That's
orders
funny
from?
as hell. That's what I'm waiting.
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick up flowers from masked strangers.
Alright, man.
How
Let's
many
keep this
of
story
these echoes
going.
have you made?
Come on, Carlotta.
A lot.
We gotta get going.
The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones.
No offense, man, but I'm just trying to hear her talk. Sorry.
Good.
Call
Take
me
them
a
away
SIMP.
and scrutinize all their recent
but
transactions,
I
including
just
the
like
every
her.
last credit. Then,
She means something to us, man.
as per the family rules,
She has a nice name.
Yes, Mom.
She has a nice attire. She's not ugly.
I appreciate.
This is what we
your help,
talking about.
Rover.
This is what we talking about. Bro, look at Rover, bro.
I knew
Some
those
character.
humans wouldn't dare do this
Look at
alone.
Rover. Rover looking at her like,
Someone
you
far
know,
more dangerous was
like,
pulling the strings,
I'm glad you're a friend, not an enemy.
using echoes to disrupt the
Because
carnival.
I don't want to put you
Having
down and then they
family
gonna have it
on a
like,
silver platter.
they won't let me out.
Within are far more
They won't
deadly
let
than
me
these.
out. They won't let me out.
Their
That's
schemes
gonna be Rover if she gets locked up.
I will not sit idly by and watch them ruin the
The
long-awaited
carnival.
carnival.
The Carnival.
Within you. Let the guards take care of the rest.
So Miss Zani mentioned you heard the Sentinel's Oracle
Miss Zani
when you
mentioned
met the
heard
Vetrium,
Sentinel's oracle
or the
when you
Ver-
met the Vitrium dancer.
Vetrium Dancer.
Yes.
Not directly.
Bro, at least the character in Wuthering Waves talks.
The seasoned artisans in our
Imagine
family
making a
restored the
traveler and he
you
can't
retrieved,
talk,
and
but we gotta listen to
discovered something
Paimon,
fascinating in its record.
or as I call her,
Come
Paiman.
with me. This might answer your
You
question.
might as well just get a voice actor that's a guy at this point. Have you heard the new voice actor for Paimon? Sounds like an abomination too.
Can keep up.
What?
I mean, it just sounds suspect when you look at the girl and then you look at her and then you hear her voice. It doesn't match who the person is.
It usually never does, honestly.
That shit is crazy though. I mean, it's better than the Karina girl, but that's not really saying much. Anybody could be better. Shit, I could be better as Paimon if I wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be worse. There's no way.
No, it's not worse, but the way she looks, you might be like, damn. I thought she was gonna be actually good looking.
Nah, that ain't.
Her nose is huge. That's all I'll say.
That's when you see a voice actor and they're good looking, it's a shock, and then they're like, wow.
Like the Malvika voice actor is actually not ugly, believe it or not. But Malvika,
Just really fat.
yeah. But then you look at somebody like the Eula voice actor, and it's like, dang, that's the Makima voice actor too. Yeah, bro. That girl is pretty.
But also the promise of Renacita's future.
I think her
And
name is
above
like
all, freedom.
Susie. Yeah, Susie.
Renacita
She
may
does.
be a
She does
fledgling
Shura
country,
from
but
Blue
it won't
Exorcist.
centuries of history.
Oh no, that's Rina Sato. That's the
Its foray
Japanese.
into the wider world, however, only
Susan.
began a few
Susan
years ago.
does.
Don't you find it peculiar?
Man, I'm trying to remember.
Renacita,
She
the
does some
land of
character
echoes,
we all know.
leads the world in echo technology.
She does
Yet
Makima.
stands so insular and
And
unadventurous.
she does somebody from Demon Slayer.
What do you suppose is behind all this?
But the Japanese voice actor does the teacher from Classroom of the Elite. Shura
Sharp as
from
always.
Blue
Renacita's
Exorcist.
common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making seafaring with them almost impossible.
And a few other characters. I'm not sure. But yeah.
Their power is essential for dealing with tacit
She does
discords and other
Guilty
threats
from
at sea.
Nikkei.
You
Sailor
could say
Mars
the
from
reliance
Sailor
on
Moon.
common echoes has
That's
shackled
fire.
our
Makoto
ambitions
from
to
Persona.
fulfill
Oh, nice.
To break these
Nice,
shackles, the Montelli family has invested in reserve land. It's not about short-term benefits, but the future for the whole of Raguna.
New York Mets baseball
The Order has monopolized the use
is
of common
presented
echoes
by
and kept a tight leash on reserve terminals,
Going Rogue.
claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so fervently preach about. But you see
Carlotta.
their real objective, don't you? To keep Renacita
Nah, that group
isolated
chat
so
is
they can
dead,
shape
bro.
its
I'm
entire
gonna have to just
narrative.
fucking leave that shit.
And the
These
Facelia
group chats
family
are
has
so
covertly
ass
aligned
and
with
dead.
the Order, aiming to crush our efforts.
Like,
and
what's the
therefore
point of joining a
prospect of
group chat if you're not gonna
reserve
talk? Get out.
They've even gone so far as to seek Fraxidus's aid.
Oh my god,
Such
Demi
is the
looks
reality of
good.
the land of echoes.
Okay,
Whoever
Demi.
controls the echoes controls
I see you.
Renacita.
I see you. What?
My forebears began collecting these echoes long before the vault existed. When the Montelli family was nothing
Kai
more than
Sanat
a
is
clergy
live.
house
Kai
ridden
Sanat.
with its adventurous spirit.
Nigga, like no player, bro. Like he's a good speaker, bro. He know how to like
From there,
motivate
they've
you
been
to just
tirelessly
push.
collecting echoes and
He
advancing the
do.
technology. Brick by brick, they
Brick
built
by
this
brick.
enterprise that you see today.
Yeah. You know it's
You're
real when they're
probably
saying
wondering
brick
how
by
this
brick,
relates
folks.
To the Vitrium Dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival
I'm telling
rehearsal is
you,
among our family's
not only does this
earliest
game
echoes.
have elite cutscenes, it has elite dialogue. Everybody's voice is fire. There's not one bad character in this game. Maybe like in the 4 stars, but the 5 stars, every single 5 stars pretty much elite.
It was never meant to
There's
be
really no
deployed
meta
and
because
should
you
have
can use
been
anybody you
preserved here
want.
in a case
Like,
forever.
bro,
But somehow,
bro, you know
it found its
Wuthering
way
Waves
to the
is
Carnival.
peak story
Just
when this man
you.
Nicholas Light is playing this
You're
shit.
saying
A guy who used to just be the anime
This is no
overreactor.
coincidence.
that used to get copyrighted.
I can only assume
When he's playing Wuthering
the
Waves,
design of
that's how
Sentinel
you
and
know this shit is fire.
Here are some files about the
Like
Vitrium
Nicholas
Dancer.
Light Miko is
Perhaps
playing
they can offer
Wuthering
you
Waves,
some
bro.
insights.
And he did like a video the other day of the Cardetti story. I didn't click on it or watch most of it for when Tectone had it on stream because it's spoilers. Because, you know, I got to get there before the next patch. But, man, that girl is fire.
The
Praise
original
all
tacit
ether.
discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the
That shit is
frequencies of
like,
shattered
bro,
stained
the
glass in
physics when she
towered
does the
rooms,
ult,
a place forbidden by decree of the Order.
that shit is crazy.
Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they
That's
chose
shit
the
right
Vitrium
there.
Dancer to deliver their message. Because
We got the Oilers tomorrow, baby. Let's go Oilers. Yo, Elden Ring. Yeah, I can't wait to go to that shit, man. I want to play that shit.
my thoughts exactly. The Order's
Like a
secrets
hardcore
must somehow be
squad of
connected to the
3.
Sentinel's fate.
Dudes ain't dying, bro. A hardcore squad of 3 on
The
Night
Montagues
Rain.
have long pursued the buried secrets of Rinasita. The Order's tampering
That's
with
all
the
it
Codex,
takes, man.
and the mysterious erasure of the Age of Ignorance and the Age of Conflict from our history.
But I'm not gonna lie, Wuthering Waves is such a goated game. It's so strong that it literally breaks everything. It breaks your phone, it breaks your TV, it overheats your monitor, your console starts crashing.
And the quest for
It's
its
just
truth
something,
is
it's
also
like
part of our endeavor to
otherworldly.
restore connection with the wider
It's
world.
like a once in a blue moon power.
Well, that's all I
Where it's
have
so
to
strong,
offer.
not even
Did you want to visit the
humankind
ruins?
can
Though
freaking
I'm
sustain
not
this
sure
shit.
what there is to uncover.
I'm not trying to glaze the hell out of the game. It's just like, bro, this might be the best gacha game I've played. It's
In that case, I'll accompany
it's
you.
like they love you
The
for
family
playing
will
the
take care
game.
of
Like you
everything
actually want to get on every day, and even though it might feel like a job you never applied for, but like that's literally Genshin. Genshin is a job you never applied for, and you're not getting paid, even for being there. Like that shit is crazy. Like yes, am I saying, oh, we need to get paid to play Genshin? No, but if you look at some of the accounts that people have put the hours in, I have 2,000 hours on that game.
I've done everything you asked,
Miko
Lady
probably got
Granada. All the
2,500
thugs trying
hours
to
on that
storm the
game.
room were handled.
Probably more than me.
Yes.
And
We set
what
a
we
date
getting
the
out of this
traitors
shit?
could never refuse.
2 primos per chest?
You aren't injured, are you, Mizani?
Like 10
Of
primos
course
for a
not.
fucking event?
I
Where
saw
you have to
all
complete the final
security
part and
guards
all you're getting
charging
is
through the
10
vault.
primos? Yeah, you could kiss
Did
my
anything
ass,
happen
bro.
in there?
The fuck out of here.
Wait, no, never mind.
Of course.
Best
But
I
what's
don't know.
60 times 6?
Whatever's going on
360.
in
So
those
you're only
hotel
getting
must
2
be
wishes?
family business. Anyway,
Garbage.
it's all sorted now. Yes?
Garbage. Every time there's a new
Yes.
5-star
Now
in
you can
Wuthering
take it.
Waves or in
I've spoken
Zenless,
with Mr.
they give you a
Alberto, and
free
he's agreed to grant you a
10 pull.
very
Like, come
generous
on.
vacation.
Mihoyo don't do that because that nigga
I
broke.
don't really mind.
That nigga a bitch.
My pay already
That's why
came
Tectone
through.
gonna keep cooking his ass, and all these other content
Vacation
creators
is
gonna
always a
leave.
bonus.
Enviosity,
These
the main
adventures beat
fucking
office
guy
life by
that
a
used to play
mile.
Genshin. Free to play.
What?
He quit.
Is that
Who else
the
quit?
central
I think
alarm of the
Ziox
vault?
don't even play that shit respectfully anymore. Because he got
Could be a
exposed
backup plan from the traitors.
for being a fraud. That's another guy I
Shall
can't
we
stand.
see what
As much as
delightfulness they've cooked up for us?
his showcases or his player profile, his character profiles help people with their builds, that dude's voice is just like, bruh, you're better off just watching the video with captions on. That dude, I don't know, that dude sounds weird when he talks, bruh.
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation.
The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance.
This man, Enviosity, said, I should be the only motherfucker who should be praised for being free to play. Like, nigga, who cares? The fact that you played 800 days free to play. I don't care. You're a fucking... Exactly. You want a fucking cookie, Enviosity? I don't give a fuck.
Yes, Mom.
I had 500 days on that
Could
shit
you authorize access to the
without
Vault's Echo
touching a
collection?
fucking Welkin Moon or spending money. It was until that damn Zhong Li banner where I spent money. And Miko was there for that. I spent like maybe like $40.
About your safety.
It's not like there's a PvP mode. It's all PvP.
Don't worry. I've got her back.
It's not really
I'm
in that
the best
advantage. You just
and
gambling.
I've handled my fair share of these emergencies.
You're gambling like a dickhead. Yeah. Like in Wuthering Waves, you don't even have like.
Thank you.
Wuthering Waves, the only reason
let
you can
me
even
show the
spend
game.
is because if you ran out of time. That's it. Like when I got Camellia, it was because I was running out of time who I wanted. I didn't get Shorekeeper. I skipped her because Zani was coming out. And I said, Camellia rerun. All right, I don't got enough. So let me bring out $50. Or really, I just needed $20. But I bought the $100 pack. Because I said, you know what? You get more for your buck. Instead of spending 20, you lose it right away, then you're going to get scammed. You're better off buying the 100 so you have everything. You get the character and you keep the rest. You keep the change. And you don't have to worry about buying a pack anymore for extra gems. So it is what it is.
Quick and clean.
But, my God, bro. MiHoYo, telling you right now, bro, if Skirk is ass, I'm not playing the game though.
No, I don't think Skirk's going to be ass. The problem is that you got to understand Skirk is going to be ass for you. You didn't get the stops in. You have to understand, like Malvika, when you play with Malvika at these levels, she's going to be ass in comparison for you than she is for me. And I have said Lolly and Jalo. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
they come in packages now. It's like the same way you
No, I know.
Neverland. Like me and you, Neverland's not ass, but he's not as great as with you. We both have Kareem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how the meta is going to be.
No, I know.
We're going to give us the characters we don't necessarily want, but we have to get for the character we do want to be at its best.
Yeah, but there's still ways to play the game and beat shit without having that as your everyday game plan. Like today, I didn't need Zalolan with Malvika and I beat the event. I beat that final part because I used my original trio of Zhongli, Yelan, and fucking Eula that breaks everything. Literally does not die with that shit.
Copy
My
that.
point is that if you want to maximize a character,
No, of course you need the 1B for the 1A.
right,
I
exactly.
know.
Right, exactly. And then the other guys that you have before from playing the game and building, they don't, like, you know,
Quickly
they
and
might get
swiftly.
replaced as like the first starting line.
Found your weak spot. Still recognize me.
Cycle of life.
Leave it to me.
Round won't save you. You will yield.
Of course.
Still recognize me. You've crossed the wrong person. Surrender.
Stay behind me. A change of perception. Frozen blockade. Not worth mentioning.
These events, like Star, this and that, whatever, as like a backup.
Still recognize me. Victory favors me.
But Malvika gets the most damage, obviously, while all those other outfits.
Misani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just promised you a vacation. But
Let's
it looks
go.
like it will have to wait.
You know what I'm saying? Then what do you do?
Yeah.
He goes on the next
I don't know.
level. That's what
Me,
I'm thinking the future's gonna be. It's gonna be like that.
me personally, man, I don't care what they do, but I know for a fact that like even with my characters, not everybody's 90. The count is so good anyway that like even if I did it, I'm obviously helping myself even more. But like, bro, this thing, like we say it over and over, but there's just no desire anymore there. Like Natlan's fun, but like, bro, the grinding process, like,
No, I'm in the
that's
same boat as you. I have
Oh,
no
it's
desire
fine.
to grind
Just a
either,
bit of
although
extra
today
work.
I
I
did
can't
boss
stand by
run
and watch
for
my
one of
colleagues
the
getting hurt.
seniority level 70
yeah.
for the theater. Not so much the pizza,
Besides,
but
you
just
have
to
bigger
have it
things
there
to worry
so that
about.
I can always play
Just
it
let
and I
me
don't have to
handle
worry about,
this.
oh, I need another 4-star ice character, or oh, I need another 4-star geo character, because this theater only
Yeah,
allows
yeah.
3 elements.
That's the burden of being good at my job.
That's all I'm focused on right now. I'm leveling up 4-star
There's
characters
more
that
to
I
this
haven't quite
attack than it
set
seems.
yet, and just trying to get to 7 and then stop them there. And then after that, I'll
The
go back
Order
to
must have been
my
behind it, right?
4 set characters to give them something, you know? So that way they're not like
Yes.
totally useless.
At
Yeah.
this juncture, neither the Fraxidus nor the
Just like,
Physaelius have any
whatever,
reason to
go from
interfere.
there.
It's some hidden truth about the
That's what
Order
I'm
the
working
Sentinel
on.
is leading us
It's
towards.
just crazy how like everybody I know.
The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth
It's
is on
just
the verge
crazy,
of
I mean, how
revelation.
everybody I know is just hanging up the game. Like, literally.
Well, yeah, because the reason why is like you're in a position now where you don't spend
I
money.
have a
Or
feeling
you
that
don't play
whatever's
the game
coming
regularly
next
every day, you're going to be left
will
behind.
not be easy.
Like me saving for so many months and skipping out on like
Same.
dozens of new characters and
Same.
it's the only reason that my account is
Weary.
fun to play with. Right?
Let's
I
hitch
had
a
to skip
ride,
so
shall we?
many characters just to get Mavika and Sivali, and now the game is fun. I can go into Fire of Abyss. No
Yep.
problem. I got one most of the time. Now my goal is to get a backup that is slot that's fun to play with, like Mavika, that you know can clear cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, Miko, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this part is insane. Like, I try to get all the way up there, like, on top of that building. Yo. Oh, on top of the cathedral. Oh, my God. I wish you were there earlier, because I almost made it to the top for the fucking screenshot. That shit was sick, bro. This game, I'm telling you, man. Yo, people just get the opportunity, please. Play this damn game, man. Like, I'm a rookie at this shit before May, or before the second half of May. And the second half of May kicks in, and it's like, it's just like, I already know how the game functions. Like, this shit is just like, there's a desire every day to get on. I haven't had a game like that since like Rainbow Six. Every day you want to play. Every day you want to get on. Every day you want to put 5 hours
We're
at
nearly
least.
there. That's
Like, bro, there hasn't been like a game like that since fucking.
destination.
Honestly, a single player game probably since like fucking Sword and Shield. I used to play that
This
shit
is where
every
my
day
family first found the Vitrium Dancer.
and try to beat that game. I still got to do the DLC, but man, or even Genshin during Inazuma. Oh my god. Used to get on every
What do you
day,
see
do the
in
battle
shattered
pass,
stained glass?
every day explore, every day farm the Sakuras for Raiden. Like, dude, it was fun as hell.
This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time. Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images. This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient Rinascita language,
Oliver Berman.
which translate roughly to... Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark tide.
Wow, there's only a 3-second delay.
On this day shall I depart. Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity
wait, what do you mean new?
their herald.
New what?
On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity.
What new?
Thus she becomes the prophesied, enlightened one, through whom Rinascita's woes shall end. Seems to be some sort of prophecy. We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets. These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies. Likely the key to restoring them.
Bro, I feel like I could listen to this girl talk all day.
To reconstruct their frequencies and align them with the tablet's inscriptions.
Use the sensor. Imagine getting a gadget wheel for free, where you don't have to grind shit to just use a gadget. Yeah, mijoyo, you're a bitch.
The frequencies of these pieces have been reconstructed.
And at least the stamina bar is actually good here in this game. God, is that stamina bar in Genshin gets you killed? Fuck. Nope, that's not it.
Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass.
That's good.
The last step to uncover the secrets.
Oh my god, is that? That's not who I think it is, right? That goes here. Yep. That goes there. No, I'm tripping. That goes there. Boom. Wait, what? Oh, right there, my bad.
This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadows and the monsters within. The last one seems to depict the moment of death.
Is that who I think it is? There's no way that's her. Oh, that's gotta be. That looks like Phoebe. There's no way that's Cartetia. Hey, I got an achievement. Let's go. There's no way that's Cartetia.
It's done.
No, that's Phoebe. 100%. I was about to say, I know I'm not tripping.
Glass images recount a tale about the divinity.
Oh, it is.
Wait.
No, what?
What is it?
Yo, I really got a good eye, yo.
Content is rather peculiar. I'll translate it.
Holy shit. So I'm close to the modern game. Or like the present day audience.
Together with the inscriptions on the tablet.
Well, good thing I'm streaming all this, because I would take screenshots and everything and then keep it in my capture gallery on PlayStation.
There were two divinities.
Good thing I'm not. Just stream it all and have it on YouTube till the end of time.
Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Rinascita
Cartetia, man. Wow.
In those times,
she's a must. She's gonna be a must pull.
People waged war over their disparate fates.
She's gonna be a must freaking pull. And I'm sad because I could have had Zani and then her. Oh my god, my account would have been amazing. It's my account's good, but with those two,
it ravaged a great part of
chilling, bro. And especially for a new player who's technically getting out of the new player status, now is just a everyday player that understands the game. Like, damn.
To guide the broken lagoon. Yet not.
I still want to build other characters though. Like, I want to actually have another team. I don't want to keep using the same three.
Deathbed,
to have some
He's spoken
variety.
to the believers.
So hopefully when you get your internet, I could get some help
the
on that.
divinity was rent by warring creeds.
For sure.
From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark times.
At the end of the day, it's all just a game, a single player game where we go help each other. We all want to achieve the same goal, which is have fun. Play the game.
On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall
But the fact that Wuthering Waves is only at 2.3, and this shit is like looking like every patch it just gets better and it's gonna. I literally 3.0 is gonna break the world. If this is what 2.3, 2.4 is gonna be, dog.
Free of suffering.
2.9 and 3.0 itself is gonna be ridiculous. I won 3 50/50s, Carlotta, Chacona, Shorekeeper. I gotta win 2 more. Yeah, I think the only 50/50 I lost was the Camellia one, where I got Jensen. That's about it. I got Chang Li, bang. I got
the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity.
Shit, what else should I go for? I didn't wish for Zani, ran out of time. I didn't do the anniversary, the first part, because I didn't wish on that.
There's only one.
I figured Jiangxi's rerun, I was in DR, because that was in February, when Jiangxi was out.
If this is indeed the Order's doing,
so I don't know how many 50/50s I lost. Maybe 1.
North of this tower is an island.
Because remember, I got Verena,
should be beyond their
Encore,
Chang Li,
like, and then I got Yinlin. I won the 50/50 against Yinlin for Wuthering Waves. Yeah, because I think she was my first 5-star outside of the standard banner. They surely know when to show up. The Mets are up. Let's go. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck the Dodgers. Otani, you ain't doing shit against the Mets. Fuck out here. New York owns Los Angeles. I just can't believe when the Dodgers were beating the Yankees, Otani was sleeping on the dugout. That shit's crazy. Yo, that shit was OD disrespectful. That man was sleeping. But yeah, yo, Nico, let me know, man, with the anime, bro. We do watch parties. We were doing watch parties every day, almost like every day last week. We didn't do it for the weekend because with the Knicks loss and everybody was busy, but yeah, man. Let me know, bro. I got the Pirate site. I got Netflix. We're always down to watch shit before dudes go to sleep. We did it last time when you were in there. Voice channel. I'm trying to get a friend of mine into anime, like this young kid we met from Xbox. And even he was interested. Yeah. It's just fun. But sometimes it pushes my laptops to its ultimate power, but it is what it is. Once I get a PC, I'm good. That's what I'm working towards right now. Gotta try to get that shit before end of the month.
Stay behind me.
Because then I don't gotta deal with that. Kind of looking at a gaming laptop too. Should have a portable.
Keep it safe.
Oh my god.
I'll handle the rest.
Oh my god, Carlotta. Why's she looking at us like that, bro? Like, gonna make us act up, man. She got the sniper, she got the shotgun. Like, look at this chick. She's literally, she's the perfect I'll die for you type of girl, bro. She'll defend you and she'll like do anything. And she's loyal because she's coming from a family. She's a second daughter or some shit like that. Like, bruh. Carlotta is just... I'm loving this story. This story might be better. It's hard because the Shorekeeper story is still number one. Chang Li's is up there too, but I low-key think the Carlotta one might be better than the Chang Li arc. I don't know, bro. Actually, no.
Look at what
No.
you've done.
I'd say it goes Shorekeeper, arc, Chang Li, and then Carlotta, and then Jinshi. Jinshi was just too sad. Carlotta's is a lot of action and philosophy and thinking. Shorekeepers is more about fate. What's the destiny, fate, life, sacrifice.
I don't understand.
And then Chang Li's is all about
it seems you too are lost to
adventure,
madness and hallucination.
finding answers, exploring.
If you find yourself
At least from what I remember.
and desire the Sentinel's guidance.
And we have Zani in this one, so it's like this one obviously is going to be in my top 3. Got Zani, Phoebe, and Carlotta,
So this
all basically in the same arc.
Truth seekers. Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Please, lower your weapon.
Please, all eat them.
Is there not?
Yo, imagine Cartedia just comes out of nowhere and just all you hear is that shit. The ding, ding, ding. Doo, doo. Like, yo. Yeah. Bro, she doesn't look cute holding that gun. I know I'm not tripping, bro.
Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in.
Yo, that shit is insane. I used to always think it was Ether, because I'm like, Ether. It sounded like it in the trailer, but it's evil. Yeah. Nah, Rover is out here looking like a 9, and Carlotta looking like a 9.5. It's something about characters in the video game that's female that wear black, bro. That shit is just like, I don't know, man. Black is literally, it's like it's a perfect female color for attire, I swear. Whether it's IRL, anime, video game, movie, I don't know, TV show.
Forgive me, brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed. As
Oh,
the
evil.
truth is not what it seems. My lord.
Imagine how she's gonna sound in
has
Japanese,
arranged
bro.
your
Dudes are
audience
gonna be
with
falling out the chair.
Come on, bro. You can go for the.
Dudes are gonna be falling out the chair once they hear this girl Cartetia in Japanese. That shit's gonna be ridiculous. Me, I might switch on and off. I don't mind the English voice actors. Like at first, like Jin Sho or Jin Zo in English, we even spoke about it. It was like it didn't sound too good, the dialogue, but obviously, you know, room for improvement, progress over time. And now it sounds really good. But man, at first, that shit was terrible. That shit sounded ass. That shit, man. Shit. That shit was sounding like. I'm like, hell no. Yeah. I was so confused until those two showed up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Bro. This man Ludwig is playing Super Mario Kart Double Dash? Wow. He's trying to speed run every Mario Kart ever before the new Mario Kart World. By the way, guys, Switch 2 Friday. I don't care. Does anybody care about Switch 2 Friday? Nah. What about you, Miko? Yeah, because you got to turn it on and off. That's why they call it a switch. Boo! That joke was trash. Boo! That joke was boo! That joke was yo, get him out of here. Yo, boo! Boo. You gotta turn it on and off. That's why they call it a boo. Nah, but anyways, that yeah, it comes out Friday. I really don't care. $450. Screen's probably not gonna last 2 weeks. That shit drop. Some dude gonna show up to my store and be like, "Y'all got the Nintendo Switch 2 screen?" Like, nah, bro. And it's like Miko said here, not trying to rent a $500 console that I could lose access to if I try to mod or get banned. Oh, if you try to mod, you can get banned? Oh, yeah. Have a good one. Dolphin Emulator, folks, is free. Clap your hands for Dolphin. Our sponsor tonight, Dolphin Emulator. This is an ad for Dolphin Emulator. You go to www.dolphinemulator.com and you can get any game emulated for free on the Dolphin Emulator website. Once again, folks. Once again, folks. That's www.dolphin-emu.org. Sorry, not .com. .org. Excuse me? You read that again?
If you have an Xbox,
yeah.
Go to
dead mode.
You pay $100 and you get access to all those emulators that are on PC on your Xbox with the on your PC. That means Dolphin emulator, that means emulators that play on PS1 games, PS2
and what's the name of the mode?
Dev mode. Look up Xbox Dev mode.
Dev mode.
All you have to do is go on your Xbox, you activate it, pay Xbox $100, they say thank you very much, and you have access to Dev mode, which allows you to use emulation on your Xbox whenever you want.
There you go, folks. There you go, folks. One more time, we're going to say it again. Dev mode.
You don't need a Switch. All you need is a PC or an Xbox, and you can use emulation.
Yeah, exactly, folks.
But, come on now. Like, do we really need to buy a PS6 when it comes out and they have one?
No, we do not. We don't need to buy a PS6.
Fucking Mario Kart game.
Because the PS6 will make you sick. The PS6. We do not.
You gotta buy the same console over and over again just to play 1 or 2 games that they're gonna announce every 3 to 4 years. Like, come on, bro. That's just nonsense.
It's nonsense.
$600 every 5 years plus years for a new piece of hardware that you don't really need. But they want
exactly. Keep preaching. Keep preaching.
That shit is gay.
Keep preaching. Keep preaching.
Like, if you told me as an Xbox user, I had an Xbox 360.
Correct.
And I had all the games that came out on Xbox 360. And you're telling me that you're going to want Xbox
Yo, what's the...
behind Game Pass? I would tell you, fuck that shit. I'm going to get a PC and I'm going to play them on that. Like, it's the same thing, but motherfuckers look at PlayStation and Nintendo like they fucking gave you blowjobs as if they let you play the game. All they did was allow you to buy a game, you bought the game, you played it, and now they're trying to lock those same games that you bought that you probably still own in your room to a new console that they want you to buy, so the only way to get you to buy is a lot of content you probably already paid for. I already bought Mario Kart, the second best Mario Kart game in the series. I already bought Mario Kart on the back. That's the best Mario Kart in the series. Do I have the best track? You had the best track.
Yeah.
Do I really want to pay $600 after tax for a fucking habit just to play on those same tracks?
Exactly.
2025, that just doesn't make any sense. And then pay $700 or more in the next 5 months.
This man right here is cooking, folks. This man right here is cooking, folks. Folks, this guy right here is cooking.
We gotta just use our brain. If you buy a console, let's stop
Of course.
recording in an old console.
If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one.
Yep.
Versus trying to get the new game, when the real reason you want to play the new game is to play the old shit you already own that's sitting in your fucking bedroom. That you can plug in with an adapter.
However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the enlightened one.
You can, or
Is that why you destroyed the stained glass?
Yup. Dolphin Emulator, folks, free of charge. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you right now, when I get a PC, when Miko get a PC, and if you eventually get a PC yourself, oh, it's over. We taking over. DJ Khaled style. We taking over. 3 out of time. We taking over. Because that's what's really going to happen. Because not only are you going to be able to game, watch parties going to be unlimited, no errors, no nothing. I'm telling you, bro, we got big things planned for this summer. This summer is going to be fire. With gaming, with hobbies, with just doing shit we like to do, and niggas ain't gonna be spending their money stupidly. I'm going into this summer not spending money on bullshit. No subscription. Exactly, Miko. No bullshit. No subscription. No subscription. None of that. The only subscription I'm paying for is Game Pass.
Good question.
And my Spotify, because I just need it. That's something I invested for years. But everything else, hell no.
The emblem of his faith. But we managed to
Yep.
persuade him.
You can't even get that on Netflix.
Now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
Hell no, bro. Yep.
You can binge through all of them. And
exactly.
The new ones that they have out, they have plenty of quality old ones on.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What do you want me to do?
This summer is gonna be. Summer's gonna be lit.
Raise your weapon.
Yeah.
Faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now.
Yep.
Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet?
And it was on Game Pass. Yeah, bro. That's what I was telling Nico. I'm like, because he said, "Oh, I want you to, I want to play Elden Ring with you." And I'm like, "Bro, I don't know if I can play for PS Plus, bro. That's just not. It's just not a good investment."
Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
On Xbox.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Raganese would.
Because then that tells me I gotta beat Night Lane in a month. That's impossible. I'm not beating that game in a month. With all the other games I like playing, with all the other shit I like doing, watching anime, watching YouTube, ain't no way I'm beating that game for every day.
Banquet for you in the high heavens.
Oh my God.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends where it all ends.
That's why. Oh, she killed him. And not only that, Miko, but yeah, you can have the feeling of both worlds, but then you'll finally be where we pretty much gonna resonate. That's what we pretty much gonna be at. I'm there all the time. Mellow transition, not like that, obviously, not trans. I'm saying he transitioned in terms of colors, in terms of consoles, in terms of allegiance. He transitioned from blue to green. Yeah, no. No, that's not what I mean. Yeah. But like what I'm saying is like that's where we're gonna be at, and most of the time that's where we've been at. And it's not gonna change. And you could stream from the console with Discord. You could stream from the VC, your Xbox. You can't do that on PlayStation. You have more gigabytes in terms of, yeah, it's 1 terabyte on the Series X. And once you buy a Series X, you don't have to buy another console. When you buy a PS5, most people bought a Pro, and they're probably gonna have the Pro with the 5 regular, and then they're gonna buy a 6. You're just feeding into the negative, you know, left field. You're just feeding into the left field.
Plus that they're paying because you know they're playing Call of Duty.
Exactly.
So on top of that, that's $80 a year. That's the PC right there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, PS5 has got to be your last console, especially you, because yeah, you share an account with Omega, but that PS Plus bill, I know when dudes look at their bank account and see that money getting taken out, that shit gives them a tight fist like Arthur. Cause ain't nobody trying to be paying that, bro. Bro, when I used to pay for Crunchyroll, and I was looking at that $12 taken out, and I'm like, we don't even be watching anime like that. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, I always had the pirate sites. I always had it. Yeah, I've always had it as an option. It's just that, like, when you got the foundation of everything already somewhere, you don't really want to leave until you're getting kicked out. And that's basically how it was with Crunchyroll. Until they basically took off comments, I was like, damn, it's really the last straw. Can't even comment. Yep. That's why I fuck with My Anime List. That website will forever clear anything Crunchyroll has. Because you could give a review, you make an account, the app is easy to use.
There's a saying in Ragoon.
And it's easy to find anime
the
on.
finest bullet can miss.
And you never
It
watch.
was only a mistake.
Like, it's easier to find shows on the pirate site than it is the freaking regular Crunchyroll site. Because they don't recommend shows.
I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
You just added this today.
Yeah.
You added this yesterday. This new episode came out today for this show. You want to check it out? It's like...
Oh my god.
That was close. You really thought
Oh my
the bullet
god.
was coming for us.
The Padres tied in the ninth inning.
So, was it all
No
part
way.
of the plan?
Yo, we really...
We were
The Giants.
improvising.
Nah. The Giants choked last night. We didn't really deserve to win.
Great chemistry.
But we won 1-0. We just took a game
Those
away.
bad guys are still
We didn't
after
really
us.
deserve to win that game. But
Didn't Carlotta say
yeah,
something
basically,
about an
like,
island up north?
I'm telling you,
Let's
bro.
go check it out.
And everybody always say that. And people I've talked to always say, well, the era of playing the game and all day, like, endlessly is over because you're not getting paid for it. I'm like, yeah, you're definitely right. We're not getting paid for playing a game all night, which I low-key wish I was. But we aren't. But that's not going to take away the fact that dudes still want to play the game. Like, yeah, everybody's going to need to get income and find a job and you know, in order to buy the stuff that we want. That's why I've been so super smart with my money. I'm like, yo, I know for a fact, you know, like, yeah, I would like to, you know, a certain jacket or a certain sneaker or a certain hat or a poster that I've been looking for forever. And I had never bought it yet because I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to make that purchase. But it's like, these games, man, this hobby, like, it's fun, bro. Like, I always tell people that are like super close, I'm like, yeah, you guys think I play games all day and I stay in my room. I don't like going outside. But would you rather me be a liability where it's like, yo, you're smoking weed, you're doing all of this dumb shit, you're a college dropout, blah, blah, blah? Or would you rather me play video games, not hurting anybody, not distracting anybody. Like, and I'm doing my own thing. And yeah, you could say, well, where's the money coming? Well, when we get there, we get there. Low key, that's not the greatest mentality, but it's hard. It's hard to, you know, it's already enough of a job to take care of yourself without a job. And to put yourself out there, most of the time, even if it's for the littlest of dollars, you're better off just getting a city job instead of trying to break your leg and your bones and your arms to try to get a job that you're gonna leave in like a month anyway.
Exactly.
That's why I think it's better to just get a city job, because it's like you're working for the state and the city. Like, yeah, they're gonna tax the hell out of your paycheck, but like it's way better, bro. Like, that's why I think if people if people want to work in a school, or even if you don't like working in a school, that shit's light. I know it's tough because we're from New York, so nobody wants to like be a police officer or be a fireman or an EMS. But the type of people that I be seeing in those type of jobs, and it makes you look at yourself and be like, damn, there's no way that person is in a job where I look like I'm more suitable for it than they are. That's why I'm hoping that like whoever becomes the mayor of New York is good, because maybe that might create an opening where people like us want to work for the city. But not only that, I'm saying.
Don't be scared.
No, but I'm saying
Just saying hi.
like people like us would want to apply for a city job, like a sanitation, like a firefighter. Because I like as many family members as I have in the police force, that door is never closed. But I just can't see myself doing that job with the way this shit's looking today's day and age. Just like it's just not.
Exactly one for formal
There's just not enough confidence in me as a spectator or as somebody who's looking for something to say, damn, I see myself being there.
Don't worry, what you're thinking is not wrong. That's not wrong. That's why everybody likes to compare, just bringing it up. Like,
I know this isn't the first time seeing them.
I mean, the job is dope. Don't get me wrong. But it's like right now, the way it's too corrupted to get into that job right now. It's too much leadership changes. There's not enough confidence for guys my age, guys younger than us that want to get in and say, damn, I want to be a cop today. It's just like, bro, you know how many commissioners they changed in the last 3 years? That shit's crazy. No, bro.
So, I mean, less workers to get paid.
Hello, I'm Uchia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box. This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Pero warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting.
That shit is crazy out there, yeah. They need a vigilante to.
What?
They need a vigilante to save that city.
It's not exactly a place for a stroll.
Yeah.
So you were attacked
That
by
shit
that dragon and fell off the bridge.
That shit's getting wild out there,
There's no
bro.
different in New York. If you walk late at night, like I do to the gym, you be seeing one clothes and you like looking at them, you gotta give them a look.
Oh yeah. Yo, bro, remember when I went to the deli the other day and I was talking to you, and some dude literally was half of his body was in the Burger King garbage can. Like, what, bro?
What triggered
Like, bro, how is that like
something
what are
you
we?
could absorb? But then why
Oh
didn't it
my
work?
god.
Coming home from the gym the other day, I saw one dude reaching down, he dropped something, and he looked like one of those federal crackheads slowly trying to go down and
That
grab
dragon's
it.
behavior is
Like,
odd.
it's top.
It never leaves its territory.
Across the street, went across the street, kept it moving. I got no time for these paranormal.
Yeah.
Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up.
We're not playing that shit.
And,
The remnant clouds from the sea
yeah,
of
brother,
clouds
I'm telling you, man. Yo, I'm really starting to believe, like, people like us, they really, the world, or maybe the universe, or like the evil, or whatever methodical nonsense you want to call it. I think they want us to get into that situation and see what we do, and then it'll never happen again. That's what they're trying to do, bro. Because you're gonna tell me Monday, after the entire last week with me telling you the story times of the people driveway, blah 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 blah. Monday, yesterday basically, or 2 days ago, my pops leaves the crib. He's driving. He opened the garage, the gate, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna open the store. I'm leaving now." I'm like, "All right, whatever. See you."
Not the best place to talk.
And like 2 minutes after the dude leaves, a car tries to park there. I'm like, you can't make this shit up, bro. Not even 2 minutes after my pops leaves, bro.
It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discord.
I'm telling you, bro, I might have to do it, bro. I don't know. I might have to, bro. I might have to just go for all in.
He went into the mist to rescue
just say, fuck it.
But he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger.
Like and then I'm telling the lady, I'm like,
once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away.
Nah, like they park in front of it, and I'm like, bro. And I told the lady, I'm like, you know, you can't. And I told the lady, I'm like, you know, you can't park there.
Take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself.
I'm like, excuse me, you can't park there. And then she's like, and she gives me like a hand signal, like okay, I understand. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, does she think I'm stupid? Like, I'm not leaving until you leave. I'm standing right here. I'll die defending this house. I don't care. I don't care. I got nothing to lose. When I'm in the store, I got nothing to lose. When I'm at home, I got nothing to lose, bro. Because you gotta match their mentality. You gotta match them. You gotta match these people thinking that like, oh, like their mindset is I could get away with it because there's no authorities out here. So when you match that energy, you have to be it. Yeah. So they could get scared and they leave. Yeah. Nothing. No leeway.
It's easy to use.
No leeway.
You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da!
And they're gonna abuse. They're gonna become abusers, bro. They're gonna use the circumstance to their advantage. I don't know.
Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I finish.
Yeah, bro. Bro, it might be time to just start walking around with the baseball bat and the barbed wire, bro. It might be time.
No, not even. It's time to get pistols and start putting
Nah, bro. I ain't killing nobody.
It's dangerous. Alright, fine.
Yeah, nigga wants me to kill people. Nah, man.
I'll be glad you don't have to fend for
I'm
yourself.
telling you, bro. The next time I'ma keep it a stack. The next time somebody parks there,
see that lighthouse?
and this might be TMI or TBA, which means I mean not TBA, TBC, which is blow and cover. Yo, but I swear the next person that call, I'm gonna pick up a piece of rock and I'm gonna throw that shit at their car.
That's what I was trying to tell you the other day. I said, yo, throw something at their windshield, break that shit. Let them find out.
The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest.
Yeah.
Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist.
Yo, bro, that shit gonna be crazy, bro. I swear. Nah. When they ask what happened, I would be like, nah, I wasn't here.
We'll improvise.
There's no cameras in this area, nigga.
that brick out the window so you play a nice bright ball.
Nah, I'm saying if it get me like, bro, if it's like the whole day, bro, it's not even like, bro. I'm gonna have to just like, cause I don't care about calling 311. But the problem is there's no traffic agents in the area because this area is so quiet. So people think they could park in the driveway because the house looks so abandoned. So they keep taking that chance, taking that risk. And the lady on Monday told me, let me give you the backstory. So look, they're doing construction up the street. And I'm like, all right, fine. They've been doing that shit for a minute. They changing the streets or whatever. There's potholes, blah, 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 blah. Fine. My pops leaves. Like I said, 2 minutes later, the Honda pulls up. I see the person who gets out the car. I'm like, yo, it's a construction worker? But he's working up there. He hands the keys to the lady. And the lady is not even the occupant of the car. It's another guy that's not even in the area, B. So you telling me we got guy A parking the car, lady A is holding the keys for guy B that's not even in the area? What are we doing? Hell no, that's suspicious as fuck. So I told the lady, I said, you can't park there. And then after a while, they got the guy to move the car. And then she started talking to some other lady on the sidewalk, and then they started like looking at the window, and I was standing there. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you're talking about me. I don't care. And then 40 minutes later, another lady comes with a Lexus and puts the car in. She gets out the car and starts smoking a cigarette the whole time. Wait, she says, I say, excuse me, miss, you can't park there. Like, what are we doing? And she's like, I'm waiting for somebody. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like I said, what are we doing in my head? I didn't ask her. And I'm in my head, she gives me that answer. And in my head, I'm like, first of all, I didn't even ask you what the fuck you doing. I'm just saying you can't do that. I don't care what you're doing or waiting or whatever. I didn't ask that. And then she's just sitting there waiting. And then a guy comes out of nowhere. Like eventually he comes back to the car. And then he like, my dog is barking obviously because he's like a watchdog. And then he like turns back. He turns back like, hey, you barking at me? Like type of like facial reaction. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you gonna do? You gonna look at the dog and give it a death stare because it's doing its job? Get the fuck out of here. Get back in your car and get the fuck out. I didn't say that, but part of me wanted to. But I ain't trying to start problems. They're the last people. You're the last. I'm the last person you want to start problems. I really don't care. I'll turn into something people wish that didn't happen. I'll be on fucking News 12 if you see the evil side of it, honestly. And nobody has. I don't go there. But it's like, man, that shit was crazy, bro. Like I'm like, yo, we had 6 days of weird shit last week. We starting up June, first Monday of June already bullshit. Nah, eat a Frank, bro. Get the fuck out of here. This is wild. Niggas is wild, bro. And I told my brother, I said, yo, these people, they keep trying me, bro. He's like, yeah, don't do anything crazy. Just use your voice. I'm like, I know what to do. I've been doing it for a minute. But if this shit keep happening, it's really gonna get spooky out here. Well, you're gonna see me in the precinct. I don't care. That shit dead ass annoying, bro. Annoying. And then tell me how yesterday, oh my god, another story, bro. Yesterday, I'm taking the train, and there's this some nigga with a skateboard sitting right in front of me, like like cross to cross. So I'm on the left side seats. He's on the right side seat. He's sitting right in front of me. I shit you not, bro. He had like curly, puffy hair or whatever. Nigga was staring me down the whole time. I didn't give him eye contact back because I don't do that. I'm not gonna stare at somebody, especially if they're a dude. So I kept like trying to look away and just like not trying to make sure he gets what he wants in terms of me looking at him. I'm not like that on the train. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm like, I have the no emotion face, and this dude keeps looking at me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? Is this nigga gay? is this nigga a fucking faggot? Like, what the fuck is this? And I'm just sitting there, I'm just looking down, because I didn't have my phone on me. My phone was at the store. I was going to go pick it up because the screen broke. I don't know how, because I didn't drop it. It just, like, stopped touching, and it went black, and then my phone started overheating. So I said, damn, I gotta change the screen again. I changed it the first time, the screen was overheating. So I said, alright, I gotta change it again. So I gave my phone to my pops in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I had to go pick it up. And I'm sitting there in the train, I'm like, yo, bro, there's no way this nigga's gonna stare at me from the time he got in to the time I'm getting out. Like, what the fuck is this? And I finally got out. I wanted to say something. I was like, nah, you know what? This nigga a faggot. There's no point of trying to get down to his level. I'm good. That shit was weird, though, bro. Weird, like, first time that's ever happened on the train, where like somebody's just like staring in my direction the whole time while I'm in the train car. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, what the fuck is that? That shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Niggas is so lucky I come from a good family, Catholic education, you know, go to church, got good moral values, positive energy. I swear, bro, if I was still living in the South Bronx and I went to public school and all this other, you know, low IQ shit, oh my goodness. It would be slow for dudes on the train. What? Say, find a way out the mist. How do we do this? What do we even do here? Projector? Wait, what? No. Do I have to use road truck? Well, how do I even get through this, Pop? Yo, Miko. Where's the backseat gaming, bruh? How do I get through this shit? Or unless I have to beat these guys and I'm just blind. It says find a way out of the mist. Do I just have to beat these people? Oh. Yeah. Alright, I answered that. We good. Yeah, beat him up, yep. Beat him up.
I can help with that.
But yeah, man, that storytelling is just crazy. And the Padres take the lead in the top of the 10th, bottom of the 10th. They got the tying run, and the ball game is over! The Padres steal another one in San Fran. Let's fucking go. Fuck that liberal gay-ass city, bruh. Let's go Padres. When I don't bet on y'all play good. Yeah, we gonna keep that the formula. Don't bet on the Knicks won the game. Don't bet on the Padres are winning games. Let's fucking go. Shohei Ohtani's batting? Uh-oh. What's he doing tonight? 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. You're washed. You're not even batting .290. Get out. You're now, but go back to sleep, Pop. Juan Soto, home run tonight. Let's go. Brandon Nimmo, RBI single. Yes, sir. Alonso, 2-run double. I don't know, 1 RBI double. Alonso, RBI single. This man Pete, bro. But the bottom of the order, 0 for 4, 0 for 2, 0 for 3. That is not it. That's 0 for 9. Tyler McGill, 7 Ks, but he gave up 4 runs. That's not great. Mookie Betts is back. Clayton Kershaw got rocked. 3 runs, 3 walks, 6 hits. Oh my God, holy ass. Padres, baby. Another dub. You know who's eating right now? The Minnesota Twins, bro. Them dudes is playing some good baseball. Why Stephen A. wouldn't complain if Michael Malone gets the Knicks job. Of course, he has to. They need to give him a 5-year contract. Max him out. Because by the time... You You're trying to win now. And every year for Brunson, remember, he took less money. So Brunson got 3 more years on that contract, right? Because he signed a 5-year low extension in terms of taking a pay cut. So if you're trying to win now, which last season,
5-year full extension so he could get teammates to help him out because he knows physically he's not good enough to be the number 1 guy in the championship. He has form.
Yep.
Sure.
Because you got to remember, last year was year 1, technically, of the Brunson era. This year was year 2. Going into actually no, this year was year 3. You're going into year 4. Going into year 4, and your favorite coach got fired. Now that's gonna give you an extra juice going into the season. Now you gotta play. You gotta make it all NBA again. That's the motivation now.
You traded for 2 guys that you knew coming into the season can't play defense. So it's like, so your strategy was to play Mr. Robinson at center the way Rudy Gobert did. But again, the Timberwolves are only going to get their conference run and then they don't play at all. Why? Because it's like you can't rely on Cat to just be a spot-up shooter from 3. It's not possible. His defense gives up too many points to make up for that. So you need him to post up. Okay. So you post up, but then you want a center who clogs the paint on offense while he posts up, and you want Cat to hit contested post fadeaway after contested post fadeaway to make up for the things that they're hard.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Low key, I just feel like that this man Towns and Brunson, this might sound crazy, but I feel like they can't play together, bro. They just can't. No, I know.
You have the right coach, yes, they do. Absolutely. The problem is that if you're on defense, these motherfuckers you are on defense. This guy punches is not good with the screen. You can't keep people on the team. So all he does is block. He's drawing charges. I'm saying block. Because I don't even fuck what anybody says. Yeah, it's good defense, but when you take a charge, you're blocking. They get the call. Period. Like, there's no...
The only one that was really good at taking charges physically, believe it or not, was... Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You're never going to be able to that's the reason why everybody said Kate Cunningham was the best player. Because they were like, this guy's 6'8", runs to the front. They don't watch Paul. Paul is going to be fucking guy. He's a guy that's 25 points a game off layup. He knows how to create one shot.
Yeah.
Same thing with Biggie and LeBron, they're averaging 27. They're still watched. They've been watched for 5 years now. So people are going to sit there and be like, they're averaging 27 out of the watch. They're watched because they're averaging 25 steps. 25 is today's game. It's literally 20 points 10 years ago. I keep saying this to people, but they don't believe it. 25 points is today's game. 10 years ago. So if you're averaging 27, 10 years ago, you were averaging 22. And I told you, it comes out to free throws and the ability to get to the basket is so much easier now. You're gonna make up those points here and layup free throws. So averaging 25 is nothing is easy. That's why when somebody comes up to me and says, this guy Tyrese Halliburton averaging 18 points per game, but he has 11 assists and leads the league in assists, that makes him a superstar. I laugh my ass off because 18 points per game in today's league is more than 26 points.
Play with me. For me.
Don't worry. They're just
You know how
reverberations.
much bullshit assists they be adding nowadays that they count as an assist where motherfuckers practically carry, take a no
Redemption
shot.
tacit discords in the making.
You're probably averaging 13 and 8 assists.
Some of them are
Mhm.
actually our friends.
Highly calibrated today.
We can follow them to find a
The
ring.
part of the superstar because this team is built properly and it's got 10 guys deep.
And they got guys who run in transition and shoot threes. Bro, it's not even that. They got guys who run in transition and shoot threes. That's all you need in today's NBA. Bro, you do that in today's NBA. Bro, you do that in today's NBA, you're gonna win a championship.
Because the Warriors stepped in, and what did they do? They hit threes and they ran in transition. Literally.
But then they didn't do it. They didn't do it in Game 7.
No,
they didn't do the transition part. They shot threes.
Did it lead us this
No.
way because it sensed the
Yeah.
target?
Philosophy doesn't work.
Yep.
You're not always going to be hitting
Possibly.
shots. But the
Phantoms
point
are
is
sensitive to
that
frequencies,
style
so
of
navigating the mist
Yeah.
is second nature for them.
It works. It's very rare it doesn't work.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
Run in transition and attack the basket.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
Pacers ain't gonna win because they have the Thunder to contend against. If it wasn't the Thunder and some other team came out of the West, some other bullshit team came out of the West, they'd probably win the championship. But they're not. Because that Thunder team has too many deal all that. They got like 6 guys, right?
Yeah.
Starting lineup and defensive. It's not all NBA. And then they got the MVP, and that's it. Should be the fucking MVP. But he's the MVP because fucking motherfuckers just can't stand the fact that a fucking white guy doesn't care basketball on this last week. That's how it is. And every year when he's contending for an MVP, they're like, it really matters. You know.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Giannis. When he lost to Kawhi, he stopped being an MVP. Why? He said,
Rukia, you found me.
Just gonna lose to a guy like Kawhi. He shouldn't be the face of the league or the MVP because he lost
I'll
to
always
Kawhi.
It's just hater
Maybe we'll do
propaganda.
this again next time.
And I just laughed my ass off.
Why?
Kawhi was a bona fide
Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
Yep. And in all honesty, it shouldn't have even went to 7. OKC should have lost in 5. Okay.
Rukia's friend?
Because they lost 2 games. They blew 2 games.
So I look at it like that, and I'm just like, yo, you got really lucky.
How wonderful.
Jamal Murray played like bums for half.
You're not alone anymore, Rukia.
They would have won for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Michael Porter Jr. giving you 15 to 20 like he was in the regular season.
Yes, I have friends
They
now.
win for sure. But
Yep.
the fact that he wasn't.
I'm so happy for you.
And that's why I keep trying to tell motherfuckers.
All
Watch
is
ball.
well.
The only reason the Knicks didn't beat the Pacers in that series was because
Fly, fly to the high heavens.
starting lineup.
We are born free,
Even though they were up by
and our souls will
18,
soar
they
even
got
in
tired.
death.
They gave up threes because they kept Brunson out there. He shouldn't even have been out there. He should have been on the bench with Nick Bryan once they got there. Because he was. He got his one defense every play. And the Pacers came back, and then they won. That's literally how they came back. And in game 2, thinking Cat was bench Cat, and then we would find out literally live on national TV. Brunson got embarrassed and found out that Brunson was actually the problem, not Cat. Everybody was trying to make Cat speak. It wasn't Cat's fault that we were. I'm shocked. First of all, his extension is 3-year extension is until next year. So why would you extend Brunson more when we already had it for 3 years? There's no way that Rose did this. This has to be higher than him. And one thing that I had heard was that Rose liked him, but other important people in the front office Right, disparaging things about him. So Tom Thibodeau is getting fired.
Had to be James Dolan.
I mean, James Dolan and the rest of the people on the staff.
Worldwide West?
Yeah, well, I mean, Worldwide West and the rest of them, yeah, boys did not like Tom Thibodeau. And we knew about this 2 years ago. They would rather have the assistant that we gave up that went to Cleveland. They wanted him to be the coach.
Tom Thibodeau is getting fired by the Knicks.
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away.
Who do they bring in, Jim, right? Mike Malone? Who do they bring in? Oh, we'll talk about it after a brief break. Wow. Wow. Talk about shock. I am absolutely shocked. Thibodeau out. We'll come back in a moment right here.
They bring in Mike Malone, that he doesn't play Pat the way he played Jokic because he assumes Brunson is our best player. I'm going to scream. Because Brunson does not seem like Paul does. And Cat.
The thing I like about Malone though, he's going, and Tibbs did this too, but Malone is gonna, if he gets it, he's gonna push these guys like, not like there's no tomorrow, but he's gonna push guys to where they gonna surprise themselves that they unlock that game into their game. You know what I mean? Like there was guys in Denver. There was guys in Denver when Malone got there, or more so when they got to play for him, that you was seeing them do shit. And you like, he's not known for that, but he's killing at it. Like Westbrook off the bench. Who would have thought? And it was working. It was working. Paying Watson off the bench, stretch four in a way because he could space the floor with his threes, but his defense was elite. He was blocking. Yeah, but I say space the floor like they used to pass the ball a lot, and his threes would hit a little bit. But then somebody like Christian Braun, oh my God, you imagine if the Knicks get a player like that? You imagine if the Knicks get a player like that, and then they put him with Malone? That's what the Knicks need. They need like. And you know who I think could be that player? You know who I think could be that player off the bench? Believe it or not, if he could just get a little bit of a defensive coach, Quentin Grimes, bro. He was killing in Philly, and if he could just get that little defensive badge, a little bit of defense, he could shoot. He could shoot 40%. Yeah, but I'm saying like with Malone's defense, because Tibbs' defense probably different from Malone. If Malone gets the job, if we re-sign or sign Grimes, if not, I mean, I don't know who else is a good free agent. I would like Gary Trent, but I think the Bucks are going to want to try to get him back. Of course.
There was coaching errors in that conference and in the previous series before that extended the series to 6.
When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords.
John Thibodeau is destroying the coach. Now, I am flabbergasted, but there's a part of me that's open mind.
But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms.
He would not say that there's no way that they can fire Jim. He said it's unlikely. He said, but there's no way he can say that.
This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, The dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
A pilgrim sale? Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the pilgrim sale. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls!
Is that Bran?
Only Brand would call them ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go look for him.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let her get caught up in this mess. She was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools? Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the Pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the Pilgrim sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. Then the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend!
Stay alert, everyone. We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
Make it fast. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. Make it fast. There you are. There you are. Make it fast. There you are. Make it fast. Make it fast. Make it fast. There you are. There you are. There you are. Take forward. Make it fast. There you are. There you are. Make it fast. There you are. There you are. The moment at hand. Take form. There you are. 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 Take form.
Dominic is gonna win a championship, and he's gonna love it when Jason lost. So, yeah. I just don't understand why they keep giving me McDonald's breakfast. Like, bro, I don't eat breakfast. Why would I want to eat your sloppy breakfast? That doesn't make sense. Keep giving me McDonald's breakfast at me. So bad, but the problem is you're gonna get huge scrutiny for it because Mark Jackson hasn't made it far into the postseason. Like they've basically been in the conference finals every second year. So you're gonna get kind of like he hasn't coached in over 10 years because he gets tired. You have to really believe in him not to hire Mark Jackson. I think Mark Jackson is a solid replacement. I've wanted him to coach the Bucks for a while now. I mean, he helped make Steph, Clay, and Draymond who they are. Yeah, I forgot where he came from. He was a six-coach team. I should have brought him into the conversation with 5 coaches as well. So throwing Mike Brown. Those are the established coaches that they don't necessarily make you better, but they're not the guy. The guy that you got to hire. Nobody's seen it. Nobody's seen it. That's the brand. That brings the best out of us. That would be
The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of our lives.
Right, exactly. What they did to Tom Thibodeau wasn't fair. Yeah, but you also got to remember
Make it fast. Winds, heed my command.
Oh, divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Guests of the unkind.
It's to me.
Fast. Triumph through sacrifice. Reduced to cinders. A change of
Aerial scan. Get used to rhythm. Improv performance. Mamma mia! Figure out. I'll go have Tempest change. Mamma mia!
together we vanish.
Seriously? You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying. See? I wasn't lying.